Hello everyone and welcome. It's Roommate. I'm back here playing Timeless. Now today I have a different take on a well-known deck in the format, and that's Zoo. So Zoo is waxed and waned at different points of Timeless. Sometimes Zoo's been the best deck or one of the best decks, and right now almost no one plays Zoo. Very few people are playing Zoo. And so I wanted to do a different take on the deck. And that is one where, because the pitch elementals are good in Zoo, I'm playing up the Beanstalk. And what's cool about playing up the Beanstalk is you do have a bunch of burn spells in this deck. So part of the issue that Zoo can have is you kill their Kavu, you kill their Brawler, and then they run out of steam. But this deck has a little more depth to it in that you can play up the Beanstalk and then up the Beanstalk and Flage, and that way you can actually keep going and keep velocity up to draw your Tribal Flames, your Lightning Bolts, and just try and close out the game. And because I'm playing up the Beanstalk, you actually are a Naya mana base basically in the main deck and pretty much in the sideboard. So it's almost like Naya's, Naya Domain, which actually makes your mana base a lot better and doesn't force you to play as many triomes. In my testing, I still wanted one triome so I could go Savai Triome, Breeding Pool, have Domain, have a 5/5, or have a Leyline Binding up. I think this is the best one to keep in the deck, but so that's important. And the less played card in here is Leyline of the Guild Pact, and if it's in your opening hand, obviously it's really good. You don't have to fetch to deal yourself a bunch of damage, which is massive, and it turns on 1 mana Leyline Binding, 2 mana 5/5s, like it just turns everything online. But when you draw multiples, they're good fodder for Subtlety and Fury to pitch, exile these, and keep going on your merry way. So the main deck is just like a low to the ground aggressive deck that can play up the Beanstalk and pitch elementals, Leyline Binding to keep up in a more grindy element. And Fury's in a really good spot with all the Boros energy decks around. So and Flage is a new Modern Horizons 3 card that's really, really powerful. Sideboard, Stubborn Denials. This can be really good in Zoo, but it can also be really bad. So just to help with the unfair matchups, Stubborn Denials. Same with Grafdigger's Cage, good against mostly Titan and Yawgmoth, which can be two really tough matchups, especially Titan. You're not always fast enough to beat Titan, so Cage, super important, stopping that. Endurance, 0 mana, Graveyard Interaction, wicked important in best of 3. Veil of Summer for the Grief decks and the counterspell decks, which is a really powerful card. 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Rings, stuff like that. And then we have the Artifact and Enchantment removal, and I have 1 Force of Vigor and 2 Pest Infestations. And I've always wanted to play Pest Infestation. I've never really found the right home for it, and I think this might be a pretty good home. It very quickly, so 5 mana will trigger up the Beanstalk, which is important, being able to have up the Beanstalks. And then if you ever cast this for X equals 1 and you destroy a Static Prism or a Leyline Binding, or basically you destroy one thing, you get 2 1/1s and you get your thing back. Or so it puts bodies on the board that gain you life and it interacts with your opponents. And then if you ever get to X equals 2, destroy 2 things, make 4 tokens. Like it scales really well, And so I think this is like the right deck to test this in the sideboard. So, but this is just a pretty lean version of Zoo. I'm going to be taking into some best of 3 matchups. Please like and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of Zoo in the current meta game. If it is in a bad spot, if it needs to change its identity, or if it's like a hidden really good deck. So thanks for watching, everyone. Welcome in to round 1. I'm playing Beanstalk Zoo. I'm playing against Pompoon. This hand, turn 1 Wild Nakatl, turn 2 Kavu. Yeah, this is a keep. Ooh. So I go get Temple Garden, and then I can have full Delirium. Or not Delirium, full Domain. Pay 2 life, make a 2/2 Nakatl. Let's see what they're on. Well, this looks like Show and Tell. Planner Genius. Yeah, this looks like just one of the Show and Tell variants, so could just be dead this turn. But I gotta put all the pressure I can on. If they don't have lethal, okay. Ooh, Leyline Binding is a fantastic draw here. I don't have white-black, so I can't hold up Leyline Binding, but I think that's fine. Attack for 8. Think I'm just going to loot, or okay. Attack for 8. Do I want to hold up a Leyline Binding? No. No, I'm just gonna play the Kavu and make them have Born Upon the Wind. Okay, they did not have it. So this is going to be Show and Tell. My removal spells are really bad. That makes up the Beanstalk pretty bad too. So get Endurance in because it's good against Shifting Wildwoods. I still need a couple cards. Force, and I guess I'll keep in 2 Solitudes. As just ways to kill Atraxa if they resolve it. And this hand's so close. I have to mulligan though. Yeah, the Solitude was a land to snap keep, but okay. This hand is better. No, I think it's Flage. Pass. Leyline Binding's a good draw. I don't have red-green mana, which stinks. This is like the one time I want Stomping Grounds. I mean, I guess it's just breathing pool. And get in with a 2/2 Nakano. Yep. That was a good draw. I mean, if I draw a fetch land, oh, that's also a reasonable draw. There's Stubborn Denial it. Still want to draw fetch? No, not Endurance. Yeah, fetch land was lethal there. Got there. Yeah, Zoo normally has a pretty good matchup against Show and Tell, which another reason to be in on Zoo right now. You just put such a fast clock, and you get to play good disruption pieces. Hello, welcome into round 2. I'm playing Zoo, Beanstalk Zoo, and this hand is a keep. I go get Steam Vents or Blood Crypt if I need untapped red. Otherwise, I'm just going to go get a Triome. What's my opponent on? Because Triome get, actually, Triumph doesn't get me closer. It only turns on full domain if I draw a fetch land. This is another Show and Tell deck. Yeah, this looks like another Show and Tell deck. Especially if they take this Leyland Binding. Yeah, because Steam Vents actually still gets me to the same close to domain. Yeah, I think I just go get Steam Vents and I bolt my opponent. Drawing a Fury is not where I want to be. Pass. Wild Nakano. Probably just dead this next turn, but Fatal Push. Yeah. It's going to pass. Mana Drain. This is like Lyris, non-Lyris Demir control? No, I think it's just Show and Tell. And they're debating if I drew a Lightning Bolt or not. Okay. Mystic Sanctuary. Get back a Mana Drain. It's a fetch land. Yeah, just go get black red. 3/2 life. And cast a Fleech. Sure. Grief. Okay. Sure. There's Demure Scam. Like, I know they're not going to tap out. Because they want to hold this mana drain up. Main deck Surgical. Savai Triome. Do I care about this grief? I don't think so. I mean, they're just gonna get another Mystic Sanctuary, put the mana drain on top, and have 2 mana drains. So I just need to double spell. But the Beanstalk's very good. Force is an answer. Yep. See, do I have another mana drain? Or like a You're Not Dead? Nope. Okay. I'm very confused what my opponent's playing. Cameo. That is a fetch land. I think they have a counter spell here. And if that's the case, I'm just gonna pass. I'm gonna try and Solitude it. It's probably gonna get countered. No. Okay. Do they not have another Mystic Sanctuary? I'm so confused to what's going on. Like, a second Mystic Sanctuary probably just ends the game a while ago. Reanimate my Flage to kill my Solitude. Sure. My graveyard does not matter. I am so confused. Make them have a counterspell? Okay. Somehow I won that game against Demure Scam Control. Definitely Veil of Summers. Take out those Guild packs. Endurance is a pretty good card. I think it's probably better than Tribal Flames. Like, yeah, burn them out, but I think just having like good cards is also important. Do I want Stubborn Denials? No, I think I like this. So they're just like demure scam. I was not expecting that, but Flage is obviously really good in this matchup. They're probably going to side in some like surgicals or some form of graveyard interaction. But that's not my main game plan, so of course, say it's not my main game plan and I draw a Flage. Yeah, I'm going to keep this hand. Cameo. I am going to kill this. What is the best way? Okay, that changes everything. We're just gonna go get a Sacred Foundry. And then yeah. Or could be no, I have that, so I think it's just Steam Vents and bolt this. Don't want to have to deal with it and pass. Do have these endurances. I'm probably just gonna try and cycle the Triumph. Double Tameo is pretty good.
No, I'm late for class.
See what they do. They kept a card on top. This looks like a very obvious mana drain. I don't need another blue. So I do want to go get white. And I need black. So this is just going to be the Overgrown Tomb. Enters tapped. Huh. That was going to be the card I tutored for. This looks like a very obvious mana drain. So, yeah, that's fine. And if they just crack the clue, they just crack the clue. Yep. Do I resolve an endurance here? I think I do. Just blocks the Tameo. They need a fetch land and a fatal push. Or a Lily. Okay. Was not expecting a Lily.
And you think you can win? One of your friends has to leave.
This does mean I get to resolve a Flage. Kill the Tameo. I guess play the Triumph now? Because I now drew gas. Surgical extraction would really stink. Grief. That's fine. This lets me get back a Flage. Shoot the Lily. So totally fine with grief here. They probably take endurance. But I guess Kavu, they took a flage. My turn. Not expecting that. Oh. So get white. And escape my flage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They didn't plus the lily. I'm just gonna shoot the grief then. And pass. And if they try and reanimate the grief, I can have endurance it if I want. I can draw. Fine with that. Fatal push, sure. Results.
Drop it.
Discard an Shoba Brawler. My turn. That's really good. Gotta play Kavu. And just play the Endurance. Just gonna strand their counter spells. So their Lily can trade with my Endurance. They want. Okay. This is gonna run me out of stuff.
Luck favor. Sacrifices must be made.
Shieldred's their last card. Land. Not great. Enters tapped. Just get a flage. And hope to draw Fury, Leyline Binding, Tribal Flames. Unless they have Fatal Push again. It's another Fatal Push. Okay. I have a bunch of good draws. I mean, the Shoba Brawler is a fine draw. The One Ring. Yep. Need to answer the Shieldred this turn. Two, three. Looks like they drew a scam card. They did. So I just need to find Solitude, Leyline Binding. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm dead. Was not able to get there. I still like my sideboard plan. Maybe take out 2 Furies for 2 Stubborn Denials. No, they have a bunch of creatures. I'm gonna keep. Like, they have enough creatures to make me want creature interaction. And being on the play is very important. It lets me resolve like an up the beanstalk, which can be incredibly hard for them to beat if I get one or two up the beanstalks going and just drawing a ton of cards. So also Veil of Summer really good if they try and grief scam, so play first. I can't mulligan this hand. It's lands and spells. It's just not very good lands and spells. If they were all in on grief scam, still got a leyline binding. So yep. This is grief scam. That's fine. My hand's all the same card. So I'm not just dead to this. That's pretty good too. Though, cannot cast it. Submit. Okay. Your cards against my cards. They have the Psych Frog. I have a Bolt. Can't kill it. That stinks. Let's see if they discard a card proactively. No. Dark Ritual. Okay. To a Shieldred. Yeah. I have an Neshoba Brawler. If they have a Fatal Push, they have a Fatal Push. Nope. Attack. Gain life. No blocks. Flash in and endurance. They're wondering if they want a Mystic Sanctuary here. So they probably don't. Do I want my graveyard? Actually, I want my graveyard. Yep. I'm dead to 2 removal spells. Like, I can put myself dead to 1 removal spell. I can put myself dead to 2 removal spells. I'm just gonna make them have 2 removal spells to kill me. They kept it on top. I don't like that. It's probably a fatal push. No, it's a not dead after all or whatever. I mean, I'm going to block. Yep. So I'm live to Leyline Binding. Flage. Flage is... I guess I shuffled my graveyard away. This does not matter. Basically, Leyline Binding Solitude. No, that kills me. That's unfortunate. Is it gonna be a Leyline Binding? Nope. Another up the beanstalk. Yep. That was unfortunate. Hello, I'm here for round 3 with Up the Beanstalk Zoo. I'm going to keep this hand against a Luris. Probably on energy. Yeah, just gotta play a tap land and pass. They're on energy. Guide of Souls. Okay. Flage will be a good draw. Or just Tribal Flames this? I think I do, actually. I think I just kill that. Ah. Do I play my Flage? I don't think so. I think I just pass. I can kill a Ragavan if that's their plan. It's probably Amped Raptor, a Johnny. Sure.
To the hunt.
I want to Flage it, but I also want to draw land here. Not a land. Black, red. Pay 2 life. Let's go to Flage. Kill the Ajani and pass. I'm gonna draw Up the Beanstalk. A land. Would still be a good draw. Ragavan, sure. Ooh, I'm so glad I did not draw that. Amulet, sure. Bolt. Okay, we'll just play a 5-3. They get a draw if they want to. So they probably will. Galvanic Discharge. Yep. I'm gonna Lightning Bolt this Ragavan. Lightning Bolt. I take 2. Land a fine draw. Just gonna pass. What is that? Land. Okay. Does mean they're on the Chthonian Nightmare build. Swords. Nice. I take 2. And they did find the Chthonian Nightmare. That resolves. Full control. Trigger on the stack. We are going to Leyline Binding the Chthonian Nightmare. No. This looks terrible, but the right play is to cast that, pitch the Tribal Flames. And the right play is to cast that is solely because of wanting to flashback Flage next turn. So this is just setting up for a Flage. I'm gonna look really bad if I just draw an untapped white land, but I just draw the Luris. I did not draw an untapped white land, so this was a good play. And I have this Fury, so that's huge. I have Flage plus a Fury lined up. Yep. They can get a 1-drop back. Ragavan, sure. That was not a good draw. Kill those two. The land does not matter. Do have another removal spell. Yep. No. Oh. Found a leyline binding. So they can get their Luris back. Oh. Put me to 1.
Nothing is more
Oh.
important than family.
And this also puts me to 1.
More join our cause.
Yep. I don't think I have any outs here. I get back their Luris. Land is definitely not an out. If I drew that leyline binding, I would have been in a great spot, but they are the Chthoni Nightmare build, so endurance is pretty good, but I don't think that good. I'm just gonna take the leyline of Guild Packs out and go up Pest Infestation, Force of Vigor. Mostly just to destroy Static Prison. I mean, they also can interact with Chthonian Nightmare, so I'm gonna play first. This is a good hand. Just go get the Triome. Yep. So Triome into Breeding Pool. And pass. And now I don't even need to kill this. Because I have the Wild Nacatl. So. Static Prison. Sure. Sure. Does this deck have any instant speed ways of killing? I did see Swords to Plowshares, so I am just gonna get rid of that. Another Ocelot Pride. That's fine. I have a Flage. Now I got this Pest Infestation lined up. Johnny, sure.
Teamwork triumphs.
Lightning bolt. Enters tapped. They crack this fetch, then I'm definitely bolting the Ajani in response, so they can't flip it. If they have a Chthonian Nightmare, that would be very good for them. An Amped Raptor. Galvanic Discharge. They didn't want to cast that. No, that was just... Ooh. I will take a Solitude. Yeah. Definitely taking Solitude. I am going to offer the trade. Kill and block. Drawing Luris. Unstable Amulet. Okay. So I get a Pest Infestation. X equals 2. Kill their 2 things. Make 4 1/1s. They do have this Luris. I found another amulet. That stinks. My best draw would be a fetch land. Johnny. Yeah, my best draw. Still a fetch. Okay. So, does this matter? Breeding pool, so I do need another red. Pay 2 life. We're going to Flage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to kill Luris. They can flip their Wild Nacatl, or their Ajani. They do not want to flip the Ajani, so there's swords. Okay. No attacks. Yep. Wow. Yep. I mean, I still have good draws to keep me in the game. Them getting 2 unstable amulets. Solitude. Okay. So let me attack. Exile. Luris. Okay, they're blocking like this. Just gonna Solitude the Ajani. They get a Galvanic Discharge something. Yep. They get to draw a bunch more cards. I can still draw Fury. Not in the Shogo Brawler. Oh, they're just... Oh, I can't even attack. Play in the Shoba Brawler. Just have to pass. We are at a board stall. That is not it. Just have to pass. Okay, they're using that to go down to 2 energy. Hopefully land. That's good for me. Okay. That's not very good for me. I can't even loot off my Kavu. Do I attack and offer a trade? Or if they have a Bowmaster, then they just eat my Kavu? No, I just have to pass. No attacks. Ocelot Pride, sure. I have 4 Furies. I would like to draw one. Okay. Oh, up the beanstalk. Oh. I mean, I think I still have to just cast it. Right? They just gotta ping a pest. Grow the orc army. Another Bowmaster. Yep. They didn't want to kill one of my 3 toughness things though. Tribal Flames. Yep. Yeah, I just gotta pass from here. No attacks. I'm like to draw a Fury, please. I have no more fetchable lands in my deck. No attacks. I guess I'll just play a tap land. Okay, I have 7 lands left in my deck. That's it. 7. I draw a Fury. I did it. Kill you. Cast a Fury. I do draw a card. Draw a dud. But I get 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will offer this trade. I can't see them having another Bowmaster. Swords, that's fine. Lightning Bolt, sure. They are not trading. I'll take that. Brotherhood's End. Okay. We both have nothing. Ha! 5/5. They have another swords? No. Okay. They're just cantripping. A Johnny. That's a good draw for them.
Nothing is more important than
Force of Vigor. Back to the staring contest. No attacks. If they try and make energy, I will force to figure those two, but... Oh. Sure, I'll go for it. Drew a Bowmasters. That's annoying. Attack. Exile. Ocelot Pride. Target. Block. In turn. Guide of Souls. So I am going to kill those two, just so that the Ajani doesn't deal any damage.
Let fury ignite your heart.
A lot of good draws. Leyline Binding. It's a good one. It's a cantrip. Leyline Binding into Fury. A. One, two, three. Submit. Dead, dead, dead. Attack the Ajani. Exile a Bowmasters. Got there. Okay. Does anything I saw make me want to change? Actually, Piving Needle might be better than the Force. Because it could name a Johnny, or it could name that Unstable Amulet. Yeah, I think Piving Needle might be better. No lands, mulligan. Lots of lands, but a keep. Keep, ship the planes back. Guide of Souls, very good card. I'm actually just gonna bolt this. I respect Guide of Souls way too much to let it live. Yep. Up the Beanstalk is a good draw, but not for this turn. If I want Domain, I can go get black, green, but that puts me off of Phage. I can go... So I want green, white, but then I don't have another green source that helps me cash Phage. I'm still just gonna go get green and white. Temple Garden. And just Tribal Flames this. They mulliganed. I have this Up the Beanstalk. This card's busted. Johnny, it's fine.
To the hunt.
Just gonna Overgrown Tomb, cast the Phage, kill the Ajani, go up some life. And then next turn I have Up the Beanstalk plus Leyline Binding. Take two. Fury. Love that draw. Up the Beanstalk, Pest Infestation. I'm just gonna hold up the Leyline Binding. Just gonna play my Wild Mikado. What do they have? They must have just like a, removal spell, removal spell, removal spell. Which is reasonable. Energy. Draw the Luris. Do I want a cantrip here? I think I do. Okay. Enters tapped. Now I have Solitude up. Luris. They're just hard casting a Luris? Was not expecting that. And I got there. Awesome. Was able to outgrind the Boros energy deck. Alright, I'm here for the wrap up with my Up the Beanstalk Zoo deck. I went 2-1. I beat Boros energy, or I guess it was Mardu energy, and Show and Tell, and lost to Demir Scam, which sounds about right. Yeah, this is good against combo decks because it's such a, you play 2 mana 5 power creatures, and then it's pretty good against energy because you do play big creatures like Territorial Cargo is hard for energy to remove, and then you play Fury, Subtlety, Flage, Up the Beanstalk, and a ton of removal. So you can interact, hit the interaction points, play an Up the Beanstalk, and then like chain removal spells with these 12 cards. But so, and then we lost to Demir Scam. It happens. Sometimes you get scammed and it happens. But overall, I like the deck. I don't know if having 3 lands that don't help catch Phage is the right amount. And I don't know if Leyline of the Guild Pack's worth it. I played it once and it helped me cast the Flage, and that was about the only time this saw this one. But there's no ley lines, scions, or anything like that. But it was important that game we cast it. We still lost that game, but sideboard, I'm pretty happy with the sideboard. The Pest Infestation was actually pretty solid. Same with the Force of Vigor. Like, both these cards were pretty solid against the Boros energy deck. Obviously the Pest Infestation got Bowmaster down, but killing the Static Prism and a Amulet was very impactful to the game. So overall, I think this is a pretty good deck. Maybe Cage plus Endurance is a little too much sideboard hate. Maybe Leyline of the Guild Pack's not where you want to be. But overall, this deck was pretty solid, and I liked it as a evolution of Zoo in the new meta. Anyway, thanks for watching.